What's going on? It's your man DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy R.O.
It's your boy TJ, the mayor.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast.
Your podcaster's favorite podcast. Gentlemen.
What
How
it
y'all
do?
doing today with the clogging up in this B night? Is you tripping?
We swinging.
You know what it is, my guy.
We swinging.
They got them Jordan 15s upstairs. Stomp. And all my people say stomp.
Right.
And all my brothers say stomp.
If y'all see
And
the
I'm a-
camera shake, y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we choose to be here on a Wednesday night.
No, I enjoy their clogging.
How y'all feeling this week, man?
Man,
Great week.
I'm feeling good, man. But it's crazy. It's crazy out there in the world, bro.
Man.
It's
You
crazy.
know what's crazy? Is how many of you on the second day of March, and when this comes out, it'll be the fourth day of March, how many of you have told a woman in your life, Happy Women's History Day?
Zero.
Didn't even
Make
know.
sure you guys
not.
do that.
Is that what today is?
That's what this month is.
Women's History
Women's History Month, yep.
Okay.
All you beautiful women out there, no matter what your race, religion, sexual orientation, you are a woman. And if you identify as a woman, I'm telling you, you have came a long way, and we appreciate all the women. Women are, we'll salute to that.
And this is your month.
This is your month, and it should be,
Valid.
every day should be your day. I hate that we have to say that it's your month.
We can't get that close to you right now. We still love you though.
I'm out of quarantine. Oh, shit. I'm fucking up remotes.
Did you just spill again?
No, it wasn't a spill. It was
say,
it's
ain't no
the drip from the condensation on the
Okay.
thing in the glass.
Because I don't know if you paid for the last spillage, but
Yeah,
we'll talk.
my credit's good. Nobody here can tell me that my credit's bad.
I haven't seen it on paper, so I don't know. It's kind of like Tommy having a job. He said he had a job, but I ain't seen no pay stubs.
I haven't seen any pay stubs. I'm waiting. I'll give it a month. Give it a month. I just want to ride past the red building. I want to see if somebody's car is there. That's it. Hopefully they don't got a gate. You know what I mean? A gate code to get in. But
Hey, let me.
Do they have a gate code?
Who?
That's Tommy's job.
Where? What are you talking about?
Oh man,
Giving up too much information, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Tommy worked for the CIA.
oh shit. Well then get some of these fucking
guys
parking
in black
tickets from being
suits.
downtown off of me, dog.
Right.
You can the Men in Black be after you.
From child support, dude. What are you talking about?
That's the
That's
real
the Men in Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Before we go any further, I want to give a big, gigantic motherfucking shout out because we just had my boy Mikey Shoot in the studio. We were chopping up before the show. And as always, man, shout out to 8 Mile Vodka. We so much appreciate what you do for us and do for everybody that's affiliated and associated with us. We really, really appreciate you guys. Also, George Berkeles, the Tomey brothers, and everybody over there at 8 Mile Vodka. This thing, 8 Mile is fucking huge right now.
It's going
And
crazy.
Michigan, and it's going crazy. And then we were discussing earlier that, you know how everybody's talking about fuck with American vodka because of the whole thing with Russia and Ukraine.
Right.
Like, you should have been doing that, but now you have a real fucking, now if you want something to bitch about, because everybody has to take sides for everything, right?
Right.
No matter what happens in the world, you have to take sides. So if you plan on taking sides and not drinking Russian vodka, which I don't know anybody that really does anymore, then why don't you just drink 8 Mile?
this
It's
8
made
Mile.
right here in Michigan.
Facts.
The Midwest, Michigan, back up in this bitch again. That's a
there you
whole.
go.
That's
There you go.
That's okay. All right. I had a couple sips of
I'm
it.
trying to get him to perform, bro. He don't perform.
Listen.
I say we can do the Beatles. We can get the Beatles back together.
Check
One
this
last hurrah. He won't do it.
Check this out.
No, man.
I'm gonna put something out in the atmosphere. I was gonna wait till after the pod, but I'm gonna say it on the pod,
Okay.
so that it's on record.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be a BTT, an 8 Mile, a Totally Focused, but I'm doing another mixtape, and I'm gonna need new
8 Mile mix.
new verses.
You doing a mixtape? I
New
like that. I like how that
verses.
sounds.
From
verses.
TJ the Mayor, aka the Prince of the City. I need the Prince of the City back.
Yeah, man.
And I need, we all know R-Row.
Are easy.
I need Problem back on this one.
Problem
we already
child.
I don't know if he coming back, bro. I don't know if he...
You see TJ's face, how he just got grimy? Like, that's what I'm
Scrunch
talking
face, bro. Screw face. Soon as you mention problem child, I'll be like, oh, I remember them
You
days.
know what? And this is what made me think about it. Jose Langston was in
That'd
the
be
building.
crazy. Yeah, that'd be a crazy mixtape too.
And we seen
Della, it'd be
we
crazy.
seen Jay Bricks.
It'd be crazy. Yeah.
Jason Bricks come back. I don't give a damn what he called himself. That last joint, that was a Jason.
What happened
Bricks
was Jose put the tequila down and went back to Jason when he picked up that 8 Mile vodka.
There you go.
Facts.
Hey, it's
Facts.
funny because when you said mixtape, me and T both look at each other like,
Yeah, I'm
okay, that
Can I get a? I won't hit it. I won't hit the button, guys. But can we loop? Making my way downtown. Can I do a remix?
Come on, yeah.
Can I do a remix to that?
We
You can.
got 2 producers in the building. We got
sure
another
can.
one that's real close. And then we can always go back to the roots and go back to underground productions.
Kevin Holliver, shout out.
And you know that's who I'm gonna have mix and master it and do everything. We taking it back.
That's a great idea, though, man.
No,
Can I-
it's
can I-
not,
a great
it's not an idea.
man.
I'm doing it.
Can I
mean,
tell you
that's-
something
we
before we
do it.
move any,
Yeah, let's
any
go.
further about Kevin Holliver? Do you know how spoiled we were that we used to walk into a studio and when we left, it was actually mixed and mastered and ready for the radio when we literally walked out of the studio?
Yeah.
Nobody had that back then. Maybe now.
Yeah.
But this is a
12, 15, even 20 years ago, nobody could say that, and we could. We didn't. I mean,
But this is the thing. It was never mixed and mastered. His production
Was so
and his
crisp.
engineering
Yeah.
was so crisp.
It's-
Our stuff was 1,000 times better than anybody else's.
Exactly.
And it was like if we would
As far as the quality.
if we would have paid an extra, $500 a song to really have it mixed and mastered. Oh my goodness.
We had to send it away, though. We had to send it somewhere.
No, he did it. He just had to do it in another.
No, I
studio.
mean, we would have had to like send it to Atlanta or in this day and age, how the stuff that we was doing back then, they used to have us, they have to send it to so and so to let them mix, master it, then they'll send it back to you in X, Y, and Z.
No, Kevin
But
would do that in Detroit though.
right then.
Yeah, he would do it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
We
said
were
the
ahead
same
of
thing.
yeah. Most people that if you don't know
We
what
didn't
Kevin,
send it away.
you would have to go send it away, or you'd have to go.
Right.
Somebody would literally take a week with it. When we got it in hours.
So,
Right.
Kevin, I hope you checking out this podcast, brother. I've already committed you to the engineering of the next mixtape. So I'll holler at you soon, brother.
And also, while we're talking about, shout out to 8 Mile Vodka. Also, shout out to Born in Detroit, which is a product of 8 Mile Vodka. And
Hey.
shout out to Big Mike's shirt. He's got his
I
Born in
my
Detroit
hoodie on today.
You know what I mean? I like what you got going on over there. You got the Negro League hat.
Yeah.
You know?
The
Yeah.
Detroit Stars.
Yeah, I was telling
Rep.
Rome. I was telling Rome before the podcast. Y'all come up here, Rome especially, be killing them with the Jersey,
My Jersey
game, and then I listened to the last podcast and I was like, damn, I could rock a baseball jersey.
Yep.
So I got to put it out there. I ordered one,
Yep. There you go.
and I got my hat in quick, and then I got a notification today that they refunded my money on the jersey.
They didn't have that. They didn't have that enough material.
Yeah. See,
I got it. I got mine out of the way. Listen,
I knew you
Rome,
was gonna-
I had to get mine
I
out
knew
of the
you
way.
was gonna go there, but yes,
It's my brother. What do you
I
want me to
don't-
do? Hey, Rome, what do you want me to do? It's Big Mike. It's my brother, man. What you want me to do, bro? And when I can hit him, when I can get it, when I can stick. I remember the days when I
Get
used to
his
get put in a
ass.
figure 4 leg lock and shit, bro.
Get his
I don't
ass.
care. What are you gonna do,
Bro,
What are you gonna do?
You know
Jerseys
what,
is
man?
back, though.
But-
Just let me say that. Jerseys is back. When we talked about it, and you said, when jerseys come back, oh, they're back.
But
My man. All right.
even I don't know if you guys seen my post lately when they announced that here in Monroe County, the old
So they really back.
Nelly, actually, it was supposed to go on sale Monday, and they pushed the sale back.
Because he ain't coming till August, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But once I seen that he was coming, I immediately put on social media,
I said, what was that, a scratch?
mind your business, because when you see me with a do-rag on, with a bandana, with a headband, hold on, with a bandana, I'm gonna
Band-Aid?
go all the way down, with a band-aid on mine,
Oh, no.
with a jersey, half off though, half off, half off, with some baggy jeans with one pant leg.
No
pulled
shit.
up with
Mind
a
your
bandana tied around it, yelling hot shit.
Mind your
That's
business.
me.
Hold on.
And
Hold
mind your
on.
business when I run up on stage past security and I do Keywan's part, Murphy Lee's part, Ali's part. I'm even gonna do Slow Down. Y'all remember Slow Down? He
Right.
was just a dancer with the half mask on all the time. I'll be dancing like him. I'm doing all that shit.
Bro.
Until security come and grab me, and I'm the fucking mayor. What are they gonna do? Grab me? I'll be on that. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna have a mic and everything. They don't know about me, man. They don't know about
And
me.
here's the thing,
Oh, shit.
Mike. I know you on some kind of commission, or something.
Yeah.
You gonna get us up in that joint behind the curtain.
Oh, I'm buying tickets. And I know I can get in for free. I'm buying
you see,
tickets.
You see how
though.
my face went? Why we gotta buy tickets?
We don't have to. That's the thing is we don't have to. That's what I love about it.
Bro, what
I
you
got the
doing over there?
mayor.
Don't
I
worry
got the
about it.
mayor on one side. I got the councilman on the other side. I know somebody gonna pull some strings.
I'm gonna pull
I know we gonna
strings.
be sitting pretty.
Somebody
We gonna
said
be sitting pretty.
somebody.
I
I
don't
say who it is.
I don't even know
Smitty.
if I'm going.
Smitty goes. First thing Smitty said, he was like, "Hey man, I'm coming to town," and shout out to Royal Wood too. He's like, "I'll be in town that week," and they both said, "Let's throw an event like an official after party." Blah, blah. And I immediately responded with, "Cool, y'all do that. I'll be there." Me and my crew, we in the crowd, bro.
You already
I'm
know.
not throwing nothing. Y'all
I
gonna
know.
listen. Be surprised if I make it out that joint.
Hey,
Because I'm sweating. It's August 2. I'm out there sweating. I don't know if y'all really feel me on this, bro.
So, you
I
know
came up in the era with the it's going
Right.
down,
That's
down,
your era.
baby. Yo, straight in the boom, boom, click, ready to. I'm
So my question is this. My question is this: Are we rocking basketball jerseys or baseball jerseys?
yeah.
I'm doing basketball just because it's August.
Summertime. Yeah, it's gonna be summertime.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have a cutoff T-shirt underneath
You got to.
with my jersey half off
Basket-
with a wristband.
serious.
Don't get it twisted. I will have a BTT wristband,
Right.
like ting.
Right.
basketball
They
jerseys.
gonna
Huh?
talk about you, man. One thing, my oldest, 28, and she keeps me in check as far as what's cool and what's not cool. And I'd be like, I'm gonna do this. She'd be like, mm-mm.
Don't do that. She be telling you, no, that ain't the play.
That ain't the look. I'd be like, dang, okay. All right. All right. And I tell her, I say, let me know. You know, don't have me, looking crazy. She be like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But I told her,
And she
I
don't
mean
really have to
this.
say anything. She just, like you said, she just look at you and shake her head.
I'm embracing my corniness so much nowadays, and we talk about it all the time, and I'm embracing it so much. This is what happened today. I went and shout out to John Rivera, my barber. Like I pulled up to John Rivera's house, windows down. It was a little bit nicer out today. I can put the windows down a little bit. And I was banging that, he's Spanish, you know what I mean? I was banging that fucking Encanto soundtrack, bro. I'm not bullshitting. I am not bullshitting. I'm being 100% honest.
I believe you.
That's what you was banging earlier when
Right.
Riot came
I
through.
believe you.
Bro.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel, first of all, Lin-Manuel, let me look up his whole name because that's for a whole nother podcast. But this dude is like an incredible songwriter, musician. Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's the one that I always tell you guys about. You guys got to go check out Hamilton, the
Right.
play that he did.
Yeah,
the hip hop
yeah,
version
you
of
keep saying
Hamilton.
that, yeah.
It was the most incredible piece of theater I have ever seen in my. I still feel a little bit young, but I'm 36. That's the best theater
Baby.
I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, baby.
And he writes all the shit in Canto, shit for
Yeah.
bro. What's that fucking movie?
You know, I've never seen Hamilton yet. Have you seen Hamilton? And it's got to be on one of these damn. I got 400 damn streaming apps. I know it's
No,
gotta
it's
be
on
one
Disney.
of-
It's on Disney Plus.
I got that.
It's on there.
I got it. I got that. I'm gonna watch that.
It's on there, man. It's an incredible cast. It's an incredible group of people. Man, I can't talk. I don't give a fuck. Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy, bro. I don't care.
Bro, we understand. You got
good,
you got
bro.
babies, man. It's
You got
okay.
right.
Oh no! I was down with that before my girl got pregnant. Hamilton came out in 2016.
No, you're talking about Hamilton. I'm talking about what is it called?
Bro, I had my big screen.
Incognito. What's the
Encanto.
Encanto.
He said Encanto. No, I had the house shaking with that shit, bro. When I heard the first fucking the character of Aaron Burr starts it off and the way he was spitting, and then when when motherfuckers started coming in and spitting, I was like, oh, like these motherfuckers, this ain't corny. These motherfuckers is lit. Like they The whole thing, it's bar for bar, literally the entire 2-hour fucking deal. It's bar. They have when they do the cabinet, they literally have a rap battle. Like when they're in court, they have a rap battle. So it's two lawyers going against each other on some rap battle shit. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, you know what? I'm killing the podcast. I don't know. I'm sorry.
You know, I mean, we always
I get caught
and that's
up.
the thing I love, man. Like you talk about stuff, and I go home and I watch it or I listen to it or whatever, and like people will hit me up. Hey, man, you know, you talked about such and such, and I ain't know about this, and hey, that's what we do, man.
But one thing
we're informative.
One thing I will tell you both, and tell all you listeners out there. There's one thing we don't talk about.
My Tio Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
I'm just gonna tell y'all right now.
See, that's why he got up here early, bro.
Right.
We don't talk
That's
about
why
Bruno,
he got up
bro.
here early. Yeah, that's why he got up here early.
If you watched Encanto, you know. If you know, you know. We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Oh
I
man,
have a question, man. How's my mic sound?
it sounds fucking
My mic
amazing.
It sounds good.
nice.
I was gonna say I thought TJ would come with that, but he didn't. He was slipping.
No, I'm in Encanto mode, bro.
Okay. So thanks, Rome. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Big Mike, what do you have for sponsorship? Because we are like 20 minutes in and we only got through one sponsor.
Shit. You know, man, we always got JC Quality Construction. That's my guy. He does everything from the 2x4 to the key to the front door. Mention Beyond the Tracks podcast. He'll give you 15% off. And if you don't believe me, call him at 734-652-9715. Once again, I'm going to tell you this number, 734-652-9715. And hopefully the next podcast, we got the joint coming from the RO that's going to drop just fire.
The jingle?
The fire jingle. Okay. Fire jingle.
Fire ass jingle.
So, and then, you know, I want
Please believe me.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's coming. And then I want to, you know, we got to give a shout out to Amaya's. We downtown. You know, I need some, I'll tell you this later on, but I need some Amaya's fish tacos.
Yeah.
If you ain't checked them out, check them boys out. They fire.
I got a little nugget for you, gentlemen. And I'm not going to accept the fine because we're not going to get into the whole conversation.
Yep.
But I just got a nugget.
I'm okay with that disclaimer.
Today I had some time on my hands, and I listened to the Black Album.
Cool.
What more can I say?
I got
Now,
one. I got one for you too.
Let me say this. He said it himself. Best rapper alive. Best rapper. He said it himself, and he is.
Hold on. Can I double down? And I won't. I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm only gonna say one thing, Rome. We're not gonna have the conversation.
No,
you were right, but I want to double down because a certain other rapper said after the Black Album, he said, "Best rapper alive ever since the best rapper retired."
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, cool.
My Tio Bruno.
Not gonna say his name.
Okay.
Not gonna say his name. You know the lyric. Mike, you want to triple down?
I
Hey,
just want y'all to know.
It's
I
crazy
listened to the Black Album
that you're talking about because you went back.
And I went back, right? And
let me tell you,
and I said, yeah.
I went back to, and it's something I'm almost like sad. I went back to the DOC.
Ooh.
No one can do it better.
And the formula.
Bruh, do you realize there is not a joint on there that's not fire? And the
Start
reason,
to finish.
And the reason why I went back is because, you know, KRS-One just dropped a new album. And I'm like, so it kind of got me back in my mood, right? And, you know, I listen to old school shit anyway. But I listened to DOC, and I was like, I was so mad. I'm like, damn, why couldn't he have like 10 albums? You know what I'm saying?
Because he got an accident.
Well, I know, but I'm
he,
just like,
he was still
Actually,
writing, though. He was
I
still
wouldn't
penning.
even be mad if he came out even with the voice. Even with his, you know, how he got that real raspy voice.
Yeah, he did an album with that.
Did he
did
die?
he?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah,
he's
DOC
still
so loud.
Okay.
Yeah, he did an album with the raspy voice.
He did, yeah, I remember
And
that.
and it didn't do well, so he was like don't get me wrong.
Because Tone Loc came out. That's what happened.
Hold on.
When Tone Loc came out, he killed DOC's
listen,
whole
I
voice.
still believe this. I'm not going to mention the rapper. I still think DOC writes for people.
He does.
He does.
I mean, yeah.
I'm talking about some
Your
big
favorite
names
rappers.
that's out there right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
I believe that.
he got a little bit of dough. Yeah, he doing all right. So yeah.
DOC.
You know, I was I think I talked to you, Big Mike, about this. I think so. But anyway, Genius on Netflix, Kanye West.
I still ain't
I
seen
watched
that
episode 1.
So his documentary and you, I think I was talking to you. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was talking to you
he
because we told. Damn.
Damn.
Downtown
acting up.
I'm glad we're on the second floor. And first thing he goes is, when I talked to Rome, and I don't know if you've said this to him yet, he goes, I gotta tell Rome, you're absolutely right.
Oh yeah.
We have to document everything.
Oh, yeah,
Rome's
yeah,
been
we
telling us
talked
that
about
for
it.
20 years.
Yeah.
Document everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was everything. And so I'm a quadruple down on Rome's statement from earlier because they feed you one episode a week. I want more.
Right.
So what do? Go to my library
Yep.
and take out the physical copy of
Yep.
the Blackout,
Yep.
the making of the Black Album,
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I remember. Yeah.
and the concert at Madison Square Garden.
Yep. Crazy.
Dog.
Yep.
Yep.
Rome used to always tell me when we was in the studio, he's referred to this a few times, that line where he says, sometimes you just crack the door and let God in.
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them baseline studio sessions was like, man, if I could be a fly on the wall
Yes.
when Just Blaze and Ye and Pharrell were all in the same
In the same
studio.
room together.
And-
That's not
well,
supposed to happen.
Just was in that. One of my favorite parts. Just Blaze is in the room, in one room, and Jay comes in, kind of checking on him. He leaves, and Just tells the cameraman, like, I hate when he does that, because he's in the middle of working, and Jay's checking up on him.
Right.
But then another room, Ye's got some stuff going on, and then Pharrell fucking walks in, and he's got fire beats, but Jay tells him not to bring a beat. We're making it. And it's just like those magical moments because Jay was so big at the time, and he said that was his last album. Everybody had to put their and then when he went to Timberland studio,
Yes.
every joint he played was a fucking hit.
Yeah.
For at least somebody else. Ludacris,
I was gonna
Missy.
say, yes. I was gonna say,
Before
did
they
you know
got
that
to
he
the
used
Dirt
them?
Off the
Yeah,
Shoulders,
he used all
every
that.
track that he played,
Yeah,
he's
people
used,
bought
and it's
them.
been a hit.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Man,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God, why do we just, we're not a hip hop podcast. Yes,
No.
we are.
No, we're not, but we are.
We are.
You're
I
right.
don't care.
Mixtape.
We're hip hop, and that's what I had put a post up, and I was like, I think I posted it. Maybe it might have been the Rico. It was, or it might have been. It was either Rico or Brother Lathan. But I said, like, I posted a picture up, and I was like, if you don't like this album, you are not hip hop, because KRS-One literally redefined what hip hop is. To me,
He one of the architects. you
to
know?
me. And
He
he
knew that.
because he talked about old school hip hop, his style is old school hip hop. Even on new beats, he was still old school hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like
And he always been top tier. He
yeah.
always been.
He's
Nobody ever
never
questioned his.
I was about to say, he's
Right.
never been questioned.
ever. Nobody ever questioned.
Rightfully
Chris.
so.
Rightfully so. Nobody ever
Hey, like
questioned
you said,
Rakim. Certain MCs.
Ice Cube said he's the Don Mega.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to disagree. KRS-One is the Don Mega.
Remember when KRS-One was beefing with Nelly? Speaking of
do.
Nelly coming to town, because
I
Nelly
do.
came out with a song #1.
I do. Yeah, I do.
And remember
I
KRS-One?
forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Remember KRS-One hollered at Jay about the blueprint?
Yeah, about the blueprint. Yep. Yeah, I do.
But it's also, I
Paying
think in
homage.
hip hop, it's paying homage, and they all understood that. That's why it never got too far,
Right.
Because it was paying homage. I mean, it's KRS-One, bro. I mean, we talk about battles, we talk about shit, but the back and forth, man, with Queensbridge and the Bronx. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that
it's
was
like
bananas.
it's that actually gets. Shout out to my boy Woody Hoffer. Like stuff like that gets. He teaches. He's got a program, a hip hop architect program for kids, and also he teaches a class at University of Detroit Mercy.
Okay.
And he has his kids do like assignments on albums and break stuff down with the architect stuff. Really cool stuff, man. He's going to be on the show pretty soon. But that's one of the things. Like even like this new generation, he makes sure that they know about stuff like that. They know he knows about It Was Written.
Right.
He knows about the Kumo D. Like those are that's real hip hop, bro.
Real hip hop. Soon, very soon, we hope to have one of those architects, one of those old hip hop heads. We've been talking about it, but we getting him in the building.
Yep,
soon.
he's coming.
Yeah, we getting him in the building soon.
Soon as we get
we working it out.
We working out the schedules, man. It's hard to get legends, man.
exactly.
I'm just saying.
He's a busy man, but he's gonna make time for us. So I appreciate that.
So we'll keep it under wraps until
For sure.
Yep.
we know.
Something special's
Right.
coming.
As you
It's
see,
coming.
we excited.
There's a lot of
so
special
it's-
stuff coming, man. There's a lot of people that are about to come to this platform.
just getting
and
started,
with
yo.
scheduling, we finally got our schedules together, and people know where we're at, and it's gonna be cool. I don't even want to trying to sell it to y'all. Y'all know. Y'all tune in because you already listening, so I know you're gonna stay tuned.
So we got
with KRS-One.
Before we did you have a sponsor?
No, I didn't have a sponsor.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you said. I'm sorry. I thought you said you had a sponsor. And then
No, I said I had a gym that I
okay.
wanted to drop on y'all. That was it.
That was the Black
No
Album.
That was a Black Album. Yep.
I just wanted.
What more can I say?
Hey, that's what I do.
And all I'm saying is he had the hottest chick in the game wearing his chain,
Right.
and that wasn't even a whole song. That was just a freestyle.
But like I said, it resonated with me when he said that song when the best rapper alive. I was like, okay, yeah, he is, and he said it. I'll give him. Yep.
And nobody questioned him.
Unquestioned. Yep. He deserved that title. I'll give him that.
Nobody.
We'll take it.
I'm just saying at that time. I'm not trying to have the debate
Right.
now. What I'm saying
Right.
is at that time,
When he dropped
he
that,
was so
yes.
he was at his peak, and I don't even want to say it's his peak because I think that he's still peaking in life. But nobody for one of the best rappers, arguably one of the best rappers in the game, to go on record in such a competitive field to say the best rapper alive ever since the best rapper retired. People don't do that, bro.
No.
That's huge, man. Think about
is
that.
huge.
As the person that said that, I'll just say Lil Wayne said that,
Yeah.
and at the time, Lil Wayne was
Yep.
peaking.
Yep.
And to say that, man, that says something. But we're not doing that
Right.
today, even
Not
though we
today.
already did
Right.
it.
Not today.
No, but we're
Right.
talking
We're
about
gonna say that
the
for
cool
later.
studio
No,
stuff,
you know, and
man.
and that's the thing too. Like we always do. Like I always think in my head. Like I'm like, damn. And I tell people this. Like, man, we don't want to be like a hip hop podcast because there's 400,000 people do that, right? And it's like
Actually, the number's 328.
You're probably right. and I don't want to be that. But you know what? Like we all love hip hop that much that like we can't.
Right.
We just can't. We can't stop.
And we
because
talk
that's
about
just
it when
us.
we ain't on the mic.
Yeah.
It's what we talk about. We really
even
do.
Speaking of that, you were talking about Kanye. I want to give a huge shout out to J.I.
Jay Ivy, I knew you was gonna say it.
because that's dude.
God, he's incredible, man.
Did we ever that name sound?
Yeah,
we worked
that's
with him before,
Mondo's
right?
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we worked with him.
And that's
Yes.
how I
Yeah.
found out it's through Mondo
Right.
That's the one that does the
Right,
poetry.
it's Mondo.
Yeah,
spoken word.
Okay, yes. I
Another
remember.
shout
Yes.
out to Mondo and AJ. They got books out. We'll talk about that shortly. But back to J. Ivy. Like I have been on J. Ivy since 1999, and I've always told people like check out his book, check out his albums, check out all this stuff. This dude is freaking amazing. He's been doing shit for a long time. He's got Grammys. He's worked with Kanye. He's worked with John Legend. He's worked with Common. He's worked with all these people. And I tell people
One
this.
thing I found is that you never let me down. That's him. That's him on after that part.
Yeah.
That's
I know
him.
what you're talking about.
With the spoken word. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, as soon as I hear J. Ivy's name, that's the first thing I think about.
Yeah, so-
and Ludacris.
Yes.
Ludacris' album. But
So it's like a lot of people don't know about him, and it's like I'm so glad like with this Kanye documentary, like you see him, and it's like you see, and I'm like, even people have hit me up and was like, yeah, I checked that out. Like that's the dude you've been talking about. Yes, like you thought I was just making shit up. Like I've been a fan. Like I have albums, I have books, I have all the like I have his. I got on DVD somewhere his first performance on Def Poetry.
yes, the
You know
Def
what I'm
Poetry
saying?
Jam.
So it's like
You remember that, Ro?
fan.
The Def
I
Poetry
do.
Jam?
Oh yeah,
The spinoff of Def Comedy Jam?
I do. Did Mondo turn us on to that girl Sale?
Yes.
Or am I tripping? Okay,
Nope.
Mondo turned us on to Sale. Do you remember Sale?
Yep.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
the name. I never worked with her.
No, we never worked with her.
Oh, okay.
But, he was working with her down south.
Down in Nashville,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
thought maybe she came up here when y'all was doing.
Well, he was sending her music back, and
Oh,
we
okay.
was-
I thought maybe she
rapping for my
ended up being at
pennies.
Kevin's studio.
Yeah, rapping for my pennies. Yeah. and
Do
she
you
was-
have that?
I wish. Mondo got it. I bet you Mondo got it.
You know, in Def Poetry Jam too, one of the cool things about the Ye documentary is, it takes you through before he was signed while he was trying to push all this stuff. All that first album, that wasn't after he got signed. He did that, and then
to get
pushed it
signed.
himself because they wouldn't push it.
Yep.
But when he did the spoken word and how he did the spoken word of, what's the song, All Falls Down?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I promise. I'm so self-conscious.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to it and then you actually you start seeing him do it, you go, "Oh my God, this fits perfect." It is spoken word.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just
He
puts
nice.
it to a
He
beat,
put
so it's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
A lot of the way he spits, his style is he speaking. Like he's like
And by him being a producer.
a talker
Yep.
more than a rapper.
Facts. Yeah.
And he's still good at it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
His not the Donda album, not the gospel album.
Gold Digger.
No, the one no, a recent one. I put my
Yeezus.
hand on the stove. Yes.
Yeezus.
Yeezus.
Yeah.
I thought Yeezus was like that he
Yeah.
could have did that as a spoken word album.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say it, man. Me and Kieran was talking about this. Shout out to Lunatic Kieran, which he's gonna be on here pretty soon. We're gonna remote him in because he's coming back to the podcasting game. But he hates Kanye, right? But he gets the art. He knows how much of a genius this guy really is.
Right.
Does he hate the new Kanye where people think he crazy and the shit that he
I
doing?
guess, but I don't see it as new or old. I just see it as phases. It's chapters in people's
Right,
lives. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yep, definitely,
But
yep.
what I'm saying is, yeah, and I don't gig with the new Kanye's, but like it's too far out. But as far as the music, man, it's like everybody forgot all this shit that he's done. This incredible shit he's done for everybody.
Yep.
Not for him, for everybody.
Yep.
Right.
And then they forget that nobody gave him a chance. He worked hard for this. So that's why I'm like, you know what, man? Hell yeah, I'm glad you put out this DVD to remind people, hey, I
yes.
knocked at the door every single day of my life.
Every single step of the
Let
way.
me in. Let me in.
Yep.
Let me in. Let me in.
Yep.
Dame ain't want him
Yep.
like that.
Was it Dame or was it Jay?
No, Dame told a story about
What,
how
wasn't he
when
gonna
they
sign
finally
with,
signed him.
What was he gonna sign with? Because you've watched everything, right? Did they talk about? Was he gonna sign with Death Row at one point or no?
No.
That okay. I'm thinking of something else. Okay, my bad.
But
I needed to pause.
Dame was like, as long as if we sign him, that's fine. Whatever. We'll have him do hooks for everybody, and we'll put a million features on his album. You know what I mean? They was trying to push PD Crack at the time and all this
Right.
stuff.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
yeah.
PD Crack.
So I was like, man,
Who's
y'all
also fire.
Y'all, I know, but y'all, people forgot, man. Not y'all, but people forgot because you know how it is. Social media, an event happens, and nowadays you have to pick a side.
Yep.
That's it. You can only you draw a line in the sand. Either you love him or you hate him. Either you appreciate him. And it's like, man, why can't we go back and remember that College Dropout was one of the best albums.
That was crazy.
Actually, one of my top 5 albums, and I've said it here on this show, in the old studio, one of my top 5 albums of all time is My Beautiful
Said
Dark
that.
Twisted Fantasy.
Said
It is a banger and just a
Man,
beat.
if I would have known we was gonna talk about
beat
Kanye, I showed would
after
have
beat
worn my shirt because when y'all
after
see my shirt, y'all gonna be
production.
like, oh wow.
Oh man. Oh my God. Late registration. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Late registration. And then the remix, what's up with you and Dame, man? Is y'all okay? Or what's up with you and Jay, man? Is y'all okay? Yep. I got it from Ye. Damn. The game. Come on, man. That was a. Tell me you didn't feel away when that came on. You was like, oh shit.
Would you like to see a Kanye Jay-Z versus?
No.
No.
I was just finna say.
I would love
I was
it.
just finna say, watch the throne. Ain't nobody. You ain't gonna mention watch the throne.
I'm,
You ain't gonna
and I'm
mention
not.
that.
And
Like,
listen, and I'm not talking
those are
like
classics.
I'm not talking like a versus like.
That'd be a good one.
I'm
That'd be a
really
good
battling
versus.
you.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to shut you down, but just them going back and forth with joints, and then the joints that they did
it can't
together.
happen. I'm gonna tell you why.
I think that'd be.
And I'm
so
about to
fire.
lose a lot of people with this one. I've been on here millions of times, even though we haven't done a million podcasts, 100 times, 8 times, saying that to me, Jay-Z is my favorite. Jay-Z is the pinnacle, and it's debatable the next 2 or 3. But as a versus, Jay can't fuck with Ye on a versus, and I was staying on that at a mountaintop screaming it until my lungs give out. Because
on a
if you
battle
go-
level.
on a versus level, first of all, when versus started, it wasn't just about the music you performed. It's about anything you made.
Right.
Think about Teddy Riley and all these people that did it, right?
Right,
Think about Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats isn't a rapper like
Right.
that. You know what I mean? He's not really he's a hype
Right.
man, basically,
Right.
and a beat maker. So that's where it started, Tim, right? So Ye can give you classics that he spit and then give you I'm Ye, you're Jay, right?
Right.
What are you gonna do when one of my first songs is H to the Izzo? What are you gonna? That's your song. What are you gonna do?
No, and that's why I was saying like it.
I'm saying this dude produced it. This dude made these fire tracks for these people, bro.
Yeah.
And then use it against you.
Yeah,
win,
it would. But see,
Jay
I'm not
get 'em.
looking at it. I'm not looking at it as a battle,
As a
like that.
competition.
As a competition. I'm looking at just
How it's
a
called
show.
versus.
I know, but it's just like, but
Like
it's
a
like
show.
it's a great. That's a.
It is a great
See,
show.
this is what I think. I would imagine, like you said, Teddy Riley and them. It wouldn't be a versus like that. It'd be like Dipset and
Kiss.
yeah.
I'm sorry, the
and
Lox.
Sorry,
It was
It'd
Kiss.
be like
It was a Kiss
you know
show,
how
but-
they was in Madison Square.
Yeah.
and it was more crowd participate. It was more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just song for song or you know what I mean. It was more.
I mean, but
Yeah.
but Jay,
It was
but Jay
more-
got some hits without Ye too, but.
But Ye also
if it was
has
in that
hits
type of
without
arena,
Jay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it would be dope
If it
to
was in
have
that
them
type of
just
arena,
going back and forth.
Jay get him.
Like that.
But Jay doesn't have. Jay
get
can't
him.
do anything that's not his. Ye can do things that aren't his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah, I don't know.
and okay, now this isn't something that would probably be in a versus. I probably wouldn't be. But I'll even go to like Slum Village. You know what I mean? Shout out to Slum Village, Detroit's very own Slum Village. And John Legend, before John Legend was getting features, you know what I mean?
Right.
Before he was a feature, he was just a background singer. You know what I mean? Before he got the feature
And a
accolades,
writer,
right?
Yeah, and a writer.
Yeah. So that song that John Legend, Slum Village, and yet Ye came on and fucking killed it. You know what I mean? Rhyme Fest, like stuff like that. Like he comes on shit and makes the song crazy.
So that's
now
what-
Jay has done that too, and we all know like Jay can't jump on a track. Eminem's the only one that had a track with him in history where Jay doesn't outshine everybody. Okay, two tracks. This is where I lose the second flow of people that I was gonna lose. Is Jay got outshined on Monster. Nicki Minaj killed everybody on Monster. Everybody
what
on
about-
And you know
Monster.
what? And I didn't think that until you said that on another podcast, or maybe it was pre-podcast. Or
My dark,
something.
beautiful, twisted fantasy, by the way.
But I'm telling you, when you said that, I was like, crazy. And
You
I
went
went
listen
back
to
and
it,
listened
didn't
to it, and I was like, oh shit.
Can I say what about Kendrick's verse on what is it? What's that? I'm a sinner. I'm probably gonna sin.
Oh
again.
yeah,
Like Kendrick's verse on that
Yeah.
on the remix was crazy. I mean Jay was crazy. Jay
yeah,
went hard.
swimming
But-
pools. Yeah,
Is that swimming pools?
Yeah, but
Hold
that
up,
was,
drink.
Yeah, drink. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
but
but that was a remix.
Kanye's, and that was Kanye. I mean, that was Kendrick's joint.
That's Kendrick's song. But
Yep.
when I heard Jay's verse, I was like, ooh, that's crazy.
I don't think that he.
But then
I don't think
Kendrick
he did
came
Kendrick.
behind him.
Yeah, I don't
was
think he did Kendrick on that one.
ooh, You don't think so?
Nah.
No,
Ooh, Kendrick verse was. I was like, ooh.
No,
No.
that's what I'm saying. Like he didn't. Jay Z didn't kill Kendrick on that verse.
say that. Okay, so that's what you're.
So
Yeah, that's
Kendrick-
the
yeah,
point.
Kendrick
Yeah,
killed-
is that.
Yeah,
But it's
But
not
it
Jay's
was-
song.
it was-
But no,
yeah.
still they're on a
Right.
collaboration.
It was a feature,
So
yeah.
yes. So okay, that's three. That's the only 3 times it's ever happened.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So
Ye has made his case on every track he's done.
I'm a Ye fan.
yeah.
He's made his case on every track that he's done.
Has anybody heard Donda
see
2?
no- I see
You
no
got to
lies
buy
there.
special
No.
shit to get it and all that.
But even on
Hit a drop.
Watch the Throne, if you think about Watch the Throne, they're bouncing off each other a lot, which is great. But what separates them two? Because they're both doing great shit, right? It's Ye's production. It's Ye's the way he orchestrates a song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mastermind.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Well, how many? I mean, there's quite a few producer rappers out there, but there ain't really too many that can fuck with
Yay.
Ye.
I don't think.
Let's just say production.
I would say Pharrell, but
Let's just say
I don't
production.
know if
he's
Pharrell
a
can,
he,
I don't know
yeah,
if
he's
Pharrell
a
can fuck
producer
with him.
turned, but he ain't really a rapper. I mean, Pharrell don't
used
really
to be.
rap.
Well, he's a hook maker.
Yeah, and he'll drop a verse. He'll give you a
Yeah,
verse.
he'll
He'll
give
give
you
you
a verse.
16. But he's more, he's more just a producer.
He's a producer.
And then he'll show up on something that he produced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he
And
goes
give you-
pop, he does
and
shit,
give
you
you
know
a
what I
little.
mean? But-
you know,
But on a
but that's a good comparison though. Timberland. Remember Timberland dropped an album.
Yeah, Timberland and Magoo.
Remember?
But on a-
yeah, Timberland Magoo.
Don't you get me started.
Magoo was dope.
Magoo was the fucking
dope.
man, bro.
For
And he had
sure.
that weird like
Yeah.
voice, man.
Wigga.
Dog. Dog.
Look, you going to search that on Tidal right now.
Oh, I already have it. Okay. No. I have that
That's
album.
what's up.
No, for real.
That's what's up.
Don't tempt me. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's
Come
it.
on, man.
That's it.
I got that shit.
That is
it.
it.
That
That
is
is
it.
But as far as producers, tell me who can fuck with Ye.
Right.
It's arguable. I'm not saying that nobody's
Just
on his level, but I'm saying
production-wise?
you can't say that somebody's
Right.
better.
I was gonna say,
Tim,
what about Dre?
Scott Storch,
What about
Dre?
Dre? Yeah.
And Ye and Pharrell, those five, you put them in a room, it would take you
That'd be
hours to
crazy.
decide who's gonna. If you had one joint to do and you can only choose one of them, it would take you hours to decide.
You don't put Swiss in that?
You know who? Hey, Rob, say, you know who don't get their
No.
props either? Manny Fresh. Why we don't give Manny Fresh his props, man?
He's
was
top
Man-
10. He's not in the. He can't be in the room with Dre.
No.
And
Manny was
not to me.
kind of one-sided.
That South, well,
Yeah, if you talking New Orleans,
Yeah, New
that's
Orleans
not-
swing.
yeah.
that New Orleans swing and that bop,
Yeah.
can't nobody fuck
Right.
with him.
Yeah. Good
Pharrell tried it. He can't fuck with him.
Good point.
A lot of people tried to fuck with him on that New Orleans bop.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with him.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be if I had to narrow them down, it would be I would go if I was in that room, I would take out probably Scott Storch and Dre 1st, and then I'd probably say Pharrell was be number 3, and I would literally Timberland and Ye. That's who it would come down to. Would be my two choices.
Of best producer of all time?
If I had to do one track and I had to pick a producer to do it.
Because they both did. Well,
So let me ask you, best producer of all time then. Just can we
Oh, that's where I'm going with it.
Those your top 2. Best
My
producers
top
of all
five.
time.
My top 5 is Ye, Dre. Let me get this right. Ye, Dre, Pharrell, Scott Storch, and damn, I can't think because this fucking
I was
this
just
shit
thinking the
upstairs is
same shit. I'm like,
bananas.
did you
Are they
hear that?
fucking? What's going on
That
out
sound
there?
like Bed Springs.
It sounds like that. It sounds like that Lil Jon joint.
Bro,
what it is? What's sir? No, that wasn't Lil Jon, but you one of them down south.
I don't know if they can hear that shit on the podcast because we do got some pretty decent mics, but damn.
Yeah.
Right. They going hang.
Like I'm like looking like is the fucking ceiling getting ready to come down? Shout out to the cloggers, Midwest swingers up in this bitch.
So Ye, Dre, Tim, Scott Storch, Pharrell. That's my top 5.
Okay.
And I hate the fact that when I say Scott Storch, people look at me like I'm crazy. But he did 85 joints in 3 days, and they were all
fighting.
top.
They fighting up there.
No,
that ain't
that's not
clogging
regular
now.
shit.
Yeah, they fighting. Something going on. I hope it don't pick it up.
Bro, listen, I had to take the headphones off because I thought maybe
Is our
it was
insurance?
amplified.
Is our insurance paid up?
No, it's not.
Somebody gonna come.
but Ed's
But, yeah.
is, and so we're good.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
We were going to talk about something totally different today, but I mean, I can't help to be a fucking hip hop head. And then you had to bring up the fucking Black Album, and then I had to bring up how everybody had to do something on the Black Album, and then Just Blaze is actually my man behind the 5th as a 6th man.
Okay.
Just Blaze, and it wasn't that until I didn't know how many joints he had until I watched Rapture on Netflix, and the one they did on Just
Yeah.
Blaze, I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh my God, and it's like, shit. And then when he went in the studio and recreated mustard shit, I was like, he can do it. Okay, all right. Now I'm just riding testicular fortitude at this point.
That's true.
I did. I kind of sounded like I was riding. My bad.
It's
So what are we talking about today, guys? 45 minutes in. You guys want to talk about music, maybe?
Right.
I think we should just keep talking about music.
Fuck it.
Timbo, man. You know, Timberland created his own sound. Really. I mean, when you think about it,
Yeah, but if you think about a lot of
joint,
producers did,
with Aaliyah, Missy, we say Magoo and them, they had their own. What's the name
That was
with them
Virginia.
too? Genuine. Yeah,
Yeah, that
they
was
had
that
their
Virginia
own little sound
Yes.
that he created.
But Pharrell's also from Virginia.
Yeah.
He is. Yep.
You know what I mean? And they have two totally different sounds. Not two totally. Actually, they both have futuristic sounds, but it's a different type of futuristic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Neptunes had like a futuristic Star Trek,
Right.
which they call themselves. But that type of sound, Timberland had the futuristic bounce.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it was
Yeah,
kind of.
Timberland had that double clap.
That double clap.
Oh my God.
And it's still, I mean, even to this day.
When you hear
to this
when you
day,
heard a
yeah.
Timberland joint,
You know it's a
it was
Timberland.
joint.
You know it's a
just,
Timberland song.
Just by them
Yep.
double claps.
Yep.
Listen, people, focus on me for 1 second. I have a gem to fucking give you right
Drop
now.
it.
I drop gems. You go to YouTube, look up something along the lines of Busta Rhymes
Oh,
in the
yes. I
studio
knew where he
with
was
Timberland when he finds a certain Timberland sound on the keyboard.
And makes
Somehow,
the whole
some way,
track. Yeah.
type something about that in. I promise you it'll come up.
I can
when
tell you.
That clap, when he finds that, his face, and then the whole fucking. Yeah, that real fast clap.
Look up Busta Rhymes Amazed in Timberland Studio.
Okay.
Yep, that's what it is. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I watched that a lot.
All right.
Yeah, it's dope.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And I gotta go back to Scott. If you look back at the mid 2000s, the era of when Jeezy was first coming on the scene, Lil Wayne was already a monster, Fat Joe, you know, I'm in this bitch with the terror, got a head. What was Make It Rain? All that, like, that's Scott Storch.
Yep.
Bro, the difference between Scott Storch, he doesn't have as many hits, but that's why I said he had 85 hits in 3 days, because he has 10 hits that live forever, right?
Yep.
Whereas, yeah, everybody's got these hits, and a lot of them, he has quality over quantity. That's why you have to put him in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like Jim Jones is not the best rapper.
Right.
But culturally, pop culturally, ballin' is something your grandmama knows.
Right. Yeah.
So that you have to get mentioned, you know what I mean? Because the criteria doesn't have to be because you had 100 hit records.
Right.
If you had 10 and they outlast them 100, what are we talking about?
This is why.
You know,
this is why.
It's a couple things. It's a couple people that we
Mims.
haven't mentioned
Mims.
that really get overlooked.
Okay.
On the production tip?
Yeah, one is Jay Dilla. Like
Yeah, Dilla,
when
yeah.
that conversation hits, like a lot of people don't mention Jay Dilla. They'll put him as like a 6 man or something like that. But Jay Dilla had some joints,
Man,
right?
He
the
did,
Track
but I-
Masters.
But it was, I
Did we
think
forget
Jay
about the Track
Dilla
Masters?
was because, for one,
Tone and
he
Pope.
died untimely,
Yeah, yeah.
and he was on the rise. He wasn't there yet globally.
Right.
I think that's the difference. So he's kind of like maybe
he's one of my
like
top-
a big
he's one of
L,
my top
like a big L in rap or something that like, or like even like Pun. You know what I mean? Pun was, his trajectory was going up, right?
Right.
And he died. So you didn't know the pinnacle or the peak that it could be. And Jay Dilla was still, people that came to Detroit, they knew Dilla.
Yeah.
And people in the industry knew Dilla. But the people didn't know Dilla yet. I think that's why he doesn't get his just due.
Right.
Another person too, man, is y'all probably gonna laugh at me because a lot of people do, but it's all right. It's all right.
I want to hear it.
DJ
Jazzy Jeff,
Okay.
like,
All right. I mean,
I won't
yeah.
laugh
I mean,
at you.
it's like
I don't think that he's.
I like Jeff.
think
I,
not
'cause
really.
if you
Don't,
really
don't
listen-
think of
yeah.
hits.
And look,
I mean, other than Fresh Prince, of course, but like
his early work.
some of his production
Was crazy.
is-
Yeah.
it's
It's
still
fire.
to this day it's
Absolutely.
crazy. Just title like DJ Jazzy Jeff Productions and or songs or whatever, right? A lot of Fresh Prince stuff comes up, that kind of crap. But it's like he's produced albums like that are crazy, but if they're just not,
I know what you did.
yeah.
I know what you did.
What did I do, buddy?
I know exactly what you did.
What did I do?
You said we're not going to have this podcast without bringing up
The Fresh Prince.
my boy Jeffrey
Oh
from the new Fresh
the
Prince.
new Bel Air.
Man, I can't get into it, man.
What?
Can't get into it.
All right,
You said take
hold
the
on.
what and
I
let to
watched
what?
the first
Can we take a
episode.
break?
I watched the first episode and I was so disappointed. I meant to call you too. I meant
Man,
to call you
that
and
shit
tell you.
is
Wait till you get
fire.
the second
Fuck what
episode.
you talk about.
I meant to call you. And
I'm
tell
mad.
You too.
I'm so angry with
And
you
I'm
right
gonna
now.
let y'all
I
in on
was
something.
disappointed.
I called Luke.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I called Luke
I was.
Cage. I called Luke Cage. I said Luke.
Listen.
I said Luke Cage. You know who Luke Cage is?
Chet,
Do you know who Luke Cage is?
I don't. Is
You know who Luke Cage
Yes,
is?
sir.
Luke
I
Cage?
called Luke and I said, Luke, I said, is Bushmaster still alive? Because Jeffrey is Bushmaster. I don't care what anybody says. Jeffrey
I
is the
never
real
thought of that.
Bushmaster.
Yes,
They
I
just
never
he just
thought
he
of
just
that.
went in
Video game
hiding.
you talking about?
He just went in hiding and was like, you know what? I gotta
watch Luke Cage.
You gotta watch Luke Cage. The second one. And it's a comic. Marvel shit. and he was like, "Listen, I got to go in hiding and act like I'm dead. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go out to Bel Air."
Hold on one second. I'm not trying to cut you off because me and you, we can nerd out on this right
Yes,
now.
we can.
Please explain to me why you did not think that
know
was
what?
fucking amazing.
The dude who plays the Fresh Prince, I liked him. I like how his acting.
Right.
I like
You was mad at Carlton, wasn't you?
when I seen Carlton sniffing dope, I was like, yeah, that's
Bro, it's not.
It's a drama.
That's the
whatever
thing.
it was.
That's
But that
the
was
thing.
corny, man. I
Bro,
was like, it
No,
was
it's
all
not. Well, no.
corny.
Once you get to the second and third one,
okay.
it makes.
Think of
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air was corny, right? Bel Air,
But it was
is
supposed
dark.
to be funny.
It's like
Right.
it's like taking a childhood like Grimm,
Okay.
right? Of you know what I'm talking about with Grimm, right? So Grimm takes like fairy tales and shit like that were happy, kind of go lucky, and make them real dark. Like that's what they did to Bel Air. They made it dark. So yes, when I seen Carlton
yeah, I'm
sniffing
like-
dope, I was like, oh, this is about to be crazy. Like that
Right.
that drew me in.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
like, oh, this they're changing shit up. Then when I seen Jeffrey, and like just how
When he said I'm the house manager, I was
even-
like,
oh, yeah, he ain't
even
the
the
butt.
dad,
wait a
though.
minute
He ain't
now.
the-
But even the dad was he was kind of gangster. I
Yeah.
thought at least he seemed like he was up to
But
something.
Uncle Phil was a little.
Yeah,
he
Uncle
was
Phil,
gangster.
he seemed like he was up to something.
He was gangster.
You know
in the real
what?
one. He was just
out of
goofy a
everybody in the whole thing, I think Hillary is the most
Closely related to
closely related character of the original,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna say
Uncle
Aunt Viv.
Phil. I was gonna say Aunt Viv, but we don't know about Aunt Viv yet.
So I need to watch.
They
that.
haven't
Y'all
really
basically
they
telling
haven't
me.
really did a deep
Okay.
dive into Aunt Viv yet. They did a little dive into Uncle Phil when he goes back with the Q's and all this other, or not the
Right.
Q's. I'm sorry, don't.
Oh, you
Fraternities don't fuck me up. I said the wrong
Trouble,
term.
the alpha.
Yeah. My
gonna
bad.
be in trouble.
Shit. But shout out to my Q's though, man. I fuck with the Q's. Up in Ipsy, I fuck with the Q's in Ipsy, bro.
There you
Oh
go.
man, they off the
Ipsy
chain.
Q's.
Yeah. Shout out to Ipsy, Eastern Michigan University Q's. But what I'm saying is, Uncle Phil, you already got that dot, and that's the only difference is he's not fat.
Right.
That's the only difference.
Okay.
But it's the same character.
Yeah.
And Hillary is the same character, but instead of her doing news and stuff, she does culinary social media
media.
because
Social media.
it's up to date, the new times.
yeah.
If Hillary, if you took her from there and you put her in this era, that's what she would be one of the biggest social media people.
Right.
And we still haven't got a dive on Ashley yet, a
Right.
deep dive on her yet. It's coming.
It's coming.
I haven't watched the newest episode that just dropped.
Okay,
but
it's coming.
Yeah.
it's coming.
And I love the fact that they changed up Carlton.
You like that?
Because we all said,
Right.
Carlton, you're an Uncle Tom
Right.
type character, right? Or you're a right. They bring it into the new. You got to think we're in 2020s now, man. So our joking about Uncle Tom is actually a thing now that we have a real problem with in society.
Well, the thing is,
So, like,
too,
with him
I think
and the
we're starting
Connors
to learn
and the-
more what Uncle Tom really meant. But the thing for me and Carlton is, you don't like. You would never expect that. Everybody else is like, you go, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. But as soon as like episode 1, Carlton was like,
He's sniffing dope. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
that's why I was like, okay, this is gonna be different. This is gonna be different. This is gonna be different.
And when they kind of ran him up out this, I was like, man, that's corny. But I didn't give it to him. Like
When
you
they
said,
ran him out of where?
when they ran him up out of Philly.
I thought that was more relatable than
Did you?
Well, because they never gave you the backstory in the original comedy.
Right.
It was just
Of all
the
that,
song.
yeah.
was-
I got
that's all you got was the
little
song.
fight. My
Right.
mom got
Yeah.
scared,
And it was a
Yeah,
corny
yeah.
little intro, like
Right.
not the song, but I'm saying the visual was like a corny little thing where you know what I mean. No, this is like some real
because
deal shit that could happen.
bro.
And I love that they keep it Philly. Like
Now I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the new Philly. Yeah.
Even
I like that.
even like the verbiage,
verbiage,
you know,
yeah.
to say
Yep, the
Jean
verbiage.
and
Young
all-
Bull, yeah.
You know what I was thinking about when I was watching that, and I was
that
seeing all
genre.
that stuff, and I was like, man, this is probably the closest thing to. And I compare a lot of things, but the closest thing to me is The Wire. Their accents in The Wire, I'm like, bro,
That Baltimore
people
accent?
don't
Yeah.
know that there's that's an actual real accent.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing with Philly. People just
Yeah.
relate them to East Coast,
Yeah.
and then they said, no,
They got that-
we're gonna make
they
sure
got
it's
their own
specific,
slang,
all
yeah.
their slang,
Right.
and how they talk about stuff. But so if you could, Rome,
Okay,
I would
all right.
get at least get into the second one and then tell me if
And
you
then,
don't.
okay,
like it. You know what I
bet,
mean?
bet.
But if you don't like that, obviously you have Peacock.
Yeah, we got Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't get in that, that's fine, Rome, because I got something for
Man,
you.
yeah, I didn't seen it in the text 100 times. I'm in the thread 100 times, but I'm already up on it. I think I told you about it.
Oh, for real?
Or I told you
Yellowstone?
About yeah,
No,
yeah,
well,
I'm
actually,
done with Yellowstone.
no, I'm gonna tell you,
Go to 1883.
I'm
Dirty.
not going to, and I'm going to tell you why, because they just told me today, I was today as many years old when I found out that they already said that they're not making another 1883. And I said, I won't watch the first one, because
It's
people said
good.
it was so good.
It's good.
I won't want to watch it now, because I'm like, I can't marry it.
If you
and
like,
then
if
it
you like
leaves me.
Yellowstone,
And I love Sam Elliott.
Watch
Bro, I
1883.
love Sam Elliott, bro. There's nothing
Hold
Sam
on.
Elliott can do that I'm
You
not
see my
on.
face?
Yeah, that's
Fuck,
that.
you just said they're not going to make a next season of 1883.
Hey man, that's what the social media said.
Oh, I'm gonna call some.
Have you seen
Fuck
Ozark? Do you watch Ozark? Oh yeah.
I was original.
Okay.
Ozark.
I was gonna say you Ozark.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Original.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, let me
Original.
hold on,
Me too.
Ron. Let me tell you. I got to
Okay.
tell you because TJ always talking shit about me, but this ain't really talking shit because I really felt him on this. I turned him on to Yellowstone, right? Like he gets through like I think 2 episodes,
That's good.
and he
Yellowstone
hits
is
me
good.
up like, bro, I want to own a ranch so I can
Yeah.
get a helicopter.
I seen it in the thread. I see you talking about
Yeah, that was
boots and getting cowboy boots.
Bro,
I'm like,
I lived in
this dude.
Arizona for 3 years.
Big belt buckles. And
Rico
shit.
was telling me because there's a black rodeo, right? That comes through Arizona. It's a traveling rodeo. It's a black rodeo. It's black cowboys. You know what I mean? And they have white people there and stuff. It's not, but it's you know what I mean? Like
It's like
black people
Universe Soul Circus,
something like that.
but on a rodeo level. I like
But a
it.
lot more dope. It's a lot more dope than that. Sorry, Universe Soul Circus, but it's a lot more dope than that. But and the food's great and everything, and like everybody comes to it. It's not just black people. Like white people come, and in Arizona is very country. It's very Southwest. It's very right. And Rico used to always tell me, "Cuz you gonna get some fucking cowboy boots and a cowboy hat," and I was like, always like, "Nah, bro, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it." It took me to watch motherfucking Yellowstone, and I was like, and that's in Montana, and I'm like, oh, bro, I want cowboy boots and a hat. Like,
Cowboys are some
I
tough
feel like
motherfuckers, man.
I've done some stuff around my house, and I was quarantining for COVID, right? But dog, I had like this shit that I had to just get out of me and go do like some manly shit. You think I'm bullshitting, bro?
Hey,
I got out the
Cowboys
fucking.
toughened them up.
I got
Yeah.
out the shovel, bro. I got out the motherfucking for real, I got all them rocks from the old fire pit out there that I got to get rid of and break up and do the new shit. Like, that's
Did
when
you do that?
Well,
Okay.
okay. So I grabbed the sledgehammer and shit.
It's different, huh?
I didn't know that COVID could really. I didn't know that COVID. You don't know until you go to try to do something after you have COVID when you figure out, oh no, your lungs really aren't there. You don't have it.
Right.
And I got dizzy from grabbing grabbing the shit out of my shed. I got dizzy from literally just grabbing not swinging it,
Right,
picking
grab
up the
it.
sledgehammer and walking it over to that side of the yard. I got fucking winded and had to sit down. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, but when I get my wind back, and I'm scared of
busting
horses.
rocks?
I'm scared of horses. I'm not scared no more.
And Cowboys hype you up.
Okay, don't get your ass kicked in the chest.
Tough, mom. I'm watching.
My girl rides horses and
Let,
shit.
let
and
me,
I'm
let
like,
me
what?
ask y'all this since we've all three seen it. Favorite character?
Is
And
the,
why-
is
and
the
why?
dude? What's his name?
Bro,
his right hand man.
Colton.
Rip.
Is that
His real
Rip.
Rip, but his real name's Colton.
Rip.
Colt Hauser, I believe.
Rip.
Something like that. But Rip. Okay.
That's
Rip,
what I-
yes.
Listen, Rip boy rode up on the son on a horse. And the son say something like, "Yeah, my daddy sent you out here." Got off his horse. Motherfuckers knuckled up.
And he-
Motherfuckers knuckled
in the middle of the field, remember?
Yeah, in the middle of the field.
In the middle of nowhere.
I'm like,
and
these
they
some
just
tough
they just bucked it out and then went back to and then
Jump
when
back on his horse.
Like
when that
Like,
motherfucker
yeah.
tells everybody in the bunk, when he checks everybody, he goes,
Yeah.
"There's a rule here.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
nobody fights here
Yeah.
unless you fight me."
Fight me.
Like,
That's a
damn,
bad
they go.
motherfucker.
That's a bad
That's a tough-
motherfucker,
I was
dog.
like, Cowboys.
So
some
you
tough.
you say Rip as well?
Rip is yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite character so far. I mean, so far, yeah.
Fuck
I'm
with
only
y'all.
on season. I just started season 3. I'm on like
Okay,
second
so
episode
you-
of season 3.
So you've seen enough. Fuck what y'all talking about. Beth.
Beth tough, yeah.
Beth
tough.
is a fucking
Beth tough.
gangster.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Beth tough.
Beth is
I would say that, but I don't.
She's woo.
I don't like her compass.
True.
I don't like her compass because
True.
there's characters like I refer to her as like Gemma from Sons of Anarchy. Like she means well and she is reckless, But by her, sometimes she means too well. Like Gemma, for example, meant too well and fucked shit up because she was overthinking things and overdoing things. I feel like Beth, to me, she might have, I just got dizzy. She hasn't done that yet, but kind of. She hasn't fucked up something beyond
What she can
return
fix.
like Gemma did, but I feel like that's
It's
coming.
You might be right.
Right. Keep watching.
I think she gangster.
Because she
Yeah, I like her.
she overdoes some stuff. You know who really overdoes some stuff?
Nobody said Jamie though.
Because I was just about to say Jamie overdoes everything.
Yeah.
He overdoes everything. Every time he gets himself out of a hole, he fucks it up.
Listen, I'm gonna pay this fine. Jamie's a fuck nigga.
Listen,
I ain't fucking with him.
I ain't know Cowboys fight like that. Them some fighting mugs, man. Them dudes, I mean, they.
That's
just,
how you.
I'd be like, off the bat, they just, okay. Let's.
Oh, I've been there in Arizona in bar fights in Gilbert, Arizona, bro, and watch these motherfuckers get at it.
Just duke it out.
Listen, I watched this, bro. I was so proud to be an American at this point. We were at Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row in Gilbert, downtown Gilbert. It's one of my favorite places to go. It's a cowboy joint. Inside, they always have a band and it's country music, but in between, when they take breaks, they play all types of. They'll line step to Snoop Dogg and shit. You know what I mean? And then on part of the side of it, it's artificial grass, and they have cornhole. You know what I mean? And the other side, they got the restaurant, and the whole side of the building is big dock doors. So you're looking out at the street, and that's where the VIP is. The back of the VIP, your back's to the streets, and this made me out. This made me want to motherfucking because in the VIP, so you know, in the club, they bring you out that big bottle of Grey Goose with the sparklers. They had the cowgirl on top of one of the bouncers' shoulders with the sparklers with a big ass bottle of Jack Daniels. I said, I wish I had a cowboy hat so I could tip my hat to them as they was coming by, bro. I'm telling you, that is one of my favorite. Yeah, ma'am. And I had a hookup here. Here's the thing, like they used to love me in there because I used to have such a good time, and like it got to the point they used to always have a line around the block, and there's a certain place that I can go. They recognize me because I was always just intrigued, man. They just knew I was coming there for a good time, and I got cool with a couple of people that worked there, and I was just like, man, like y'all Cowboys have, this is how I looked at it. Y'all Cowboys have fucking fun. Yeah. Like y'all might not like me after this. Somebody just got that. Some cowboy just is whooping some ass outside in the alley right there. But I was just like, man, y'all Cowboys know how to fucking gig. And that's what happened. The first time and the only time I seen a fight in that place, it was crazy because it was a punch for punch for punch for punch, and then it was a wee-oo, right? and then the bouncers came, you know what I mean? And they were gonna kick them out, and these dudes literally cheers the beer and looked at the bouncer, and I was like, oh shit,
it's going.
They're going back to line stepping. You know the two step?
Yep.
The real country two step. They taught me the two step in there. Man, this old lady, man, she grabbed me. She said, "You ain't just gonna keep watching this on the dance floor." I said, I don't know what to do. And I said it like this. I said, it's a little bit, your two step is a little bit too offbeat for me because it's not a 1 2 1 2. It's not even numbers. It's odd numbers. Your steps. And I was like, I don't get how you can have odd numbers. I'm black. I have rhythm.
Right.
She's like, nah, you come with me. She got me on the dance floor and shit, and I got it, and it was fucking cool. But I was just like, I don't know, man. They embraced me. But like you know what you said.
Come on out of Cotton Eye Joe.
What's that one song though? You play it sometime, and it's a country song. I'm gonna be like, I can't think
That's
of
it.
But no, it's not Cotton Eye
Is it
Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe?
It's a dude on the video. It's a black dude in cowboy boots.
Blanco. No, what is it? Blanco Brown.
I don't know. I listen to white
You
country.
know the song. Oh, I don't know the name of the song, but you know it though. If you hear the song, you know it.
Isn't it on one of
And
my
they play
playlists?
You probably will play it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure
you probably
you've heard
will
it.
play it.
Because I fuck with that John Party.
You probably will play it.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. I like the upbeat.
One.
I'm gonna do it two-step.
Yeah,
Cowboy Boogie.
Yeah,
yeah, I've heard that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
That's a black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. You know who knows a whole
Blanco
country
Brown?
song?
Yeah.
Jay Nutty.
Wow.
He can sing you the whole. What's the dude from not American Idol? Gwen Stefani's boyfriend. I'm having brain fart.
Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
What the fuck?
No,
Right.
no.
Make sure.
How the
No,
fuck?
you're getting a phone call. I'll say it for you.
How did you
You're
know
gonna
that?
get a phone call after this one.
Stib and
That one. The boys round here
Yeah.
drinking. Jay Nutty can sing you the whole song.
wow.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jay Nutty. Wait until Jay Nutty get out. Cutthroat. Call Jackie when
That's
Cutty get
random.
out.
Yeah.
Mix-
Get
Mixtape.
him. He will give you a whole.
Oh,
Blake
yeah,
Shelton
Nutty
song.
gotta get on mixtape.
Mixtape. Write his name down.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Coming.
They
Summertime, baby.
when they went out to when they set up camp tents with the cattle in season maybe late 2, early 3. I felt that when the little boy was like, "Why can't we live like this every day?"
Every day.
And I was
Yeah.
like, "Man,
Every day.
that's what
Yeah.
people to live off the land. Like, really, that's the epitome of like."
Yeah, we're stars.
And you know what Dana
what's-
said?
what's-
Starved, nigga. I
the-
don't know how to shoot nothing. I mean, not know.
What's the
I've
that I
never
gotta
hunted.
eat. Yeah, that
Yeah,
I
I've
gotta
never
eat.
hunted.
I got no. I'd be shooting them all in the wrong place, and
Well, it was
then I
fishing.
can't
It's
cook
fished
'em.
every day.
Yeah, I fish. I'd be a vegetarian. We eat some berries and nuts and stuff. Be healthy.
I told Dana, I said, Montana is beautiful. I said, maybe we should go visit Montana.
That'd be sweet.
Her response was this: I die. I'm like, what? You know what she picked out of? You know, I'm very observant when it comes to shows. Dana, I tell you this. You know what she picked out on damn near every episode? Cottonwood.
Oh, I died too.
It's always flying.
I have papers that say I die.
everywhere. Yep.
And I'm like, what? And then she said that. I'm like,
Yep.
My doctor would say, "You're dead. You're dead."
That's what you are.
Man, what a great show.
yeah. So we talked hip hop. We talked
Country.
country. Should have talked a little more country
Sitcoms.
music, but
Well, not sitcoms, but actually that might be a good topic for us to do one time because we've done sitcoms already.
Right.
We need to do series, Netflix specials and things like that. I'm
Documentaries.
Documentaries. I'm sure our
TJ
audience
is
would
a
like to hear
documentary freaking nut.
our views on.
He be like, you
I
ain't
have
never
a
heard of
subjects.
George such and such. I be like,
Right. Who?
well, you know, he's the such and such. I'm like,
I have a
bro,
problem.
like, where you
bro.
learn that from? And he was like, oh, you know, it's on such and such Netflix documentary. But I'm like, and then I go watch it, and it's once again my brother. I'm like, damn, this is fucking amazing. So I appreciate you. Bro.
I
appreciate your
thank you for
nerddom.
appreciating
Your
it.
nerddom.
Yeah, I'm
Your-
cool. I
your
nerd out
corny-
with that shit.
your
I'm okay with
corniness.
it.
I like it.
I have a problem. I'm like the king of a bunch of information that I'll probably never need.
That's why we need.
But
to
we
get
have a good
Brad Roberts
conversation.
on this fucking show.
Food
But-
for thought, though. Oh, go ahead. I'm not.
Well, I'm saying, but like when it comes to like going to school, like I take classes and shit for different shit for work and shit. Like I cannot. It does not register. But I can tell you some wild, crazy documentary shit about like
Nothing.
about some some fruit that grows in like this place in Africa. You know what I mean? Like I can
Right.
tell you about this whole fucking
Right.
thing, this breakdown of the process.
You ain't
of
never
how it
heard of
grows.
the Jubikuku?
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
what?
know what I mean?
You know, it's just fruit.
I don't know what I don't know what's wrong
If you
with me,
eat it
man.
and then you die, but if you boil it and then soak it in sugar,
Yeah.
But I did watch
Yeah, like if the
one.
aliens ever came, like I'd be the go-to guy. But if you put me in front of an ACT test, like I'm hit.
right. I got my name right.
I did watch this documentary though. This is no lie, and it was about these chimpanzees, and they be raiding villages, like where people live at and stuff. They just come down out of the mountains or whatever. I want to say it's in. I don't want to say it's Africa, but it's somewhere, and I'm dead serious. And they chimpanzees, and they literally come.
They whooping people's asses and shit. Like
Well,
rape.
people
Like,
scared
Planet-
of, yeah,
Planet of the
I
Apes
mean,
shit?
like Planet of the Apes. They run up in your crib, like a bunch of them, and they smart. Like one they're
man, you
like
gotta
do a
give me
diversion
that.
over here and get you
I
to
need
chase
that.
this one. I'm dead serious.
I need that.
And
You gotta
they
get
run
the
it
name.
up in the
You gotta
houses.
put that on the thread, baby.
Hey, it's crazy.
No, I need that one.
it's crazy.
I need that one because
I
Planet
was
of the
like,
Apes got
wow.
a little crazy for me, and I didn't like it.
Got a little
That's
too real, huh?
Got a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? We have to go. I have to get to sleep. I get up way too early in the morning nowadays.
Both.
But I want to say a couple things before I leave. That me and my family, we had COVID, and I don't take it lightly. Never have I ever taken it lightly. But please, people, stay safe. I don't care if you're vaxxed. I don't care if you're not vaxxed. I don't care. Just do what you got to do to be safe, man. Because it's some scary shit. You you don't realize how scary it is till your babies are shaking. You know what I mean? Until like you go to grab a sledgehammer from the shed and you literally have to sit down because you're dizzy and out of breath. So people, take care of yourself. There's a lot of stuff out there besides COVID. Actually, the doctor told me he hoped when I was waiting for my test results, because I had to go to the emergency room, he said, I hope you have COVID and not the flu because you have babies at home. And I was like, what? That's crazy. He was like, yeah, RSV, there's 3 different types of flus. And then he told me pink eye was going around like crazy. I said, pink eye?
Damn.
We got to worry about pink eye like that. So people stay safe out there, man, because health is wealth. Let's not get it twisted. You can't spend no money if you ain't here. You know what I mean? And the other thing I want to make sure I say one more time, and I will say it this whole month, happy Women's History Day. Make sure when you see somebody, especially somebody, one of your loved ones, somebody you respect, somebody you've seen struggle in some type of certain way, you know, give them a hug, give them a shout out, tell them, hey, like you are a God, a goddess.
I like that. Yeah.
We love the women around here.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Right.
But women, absolutely. Absolutely.
I do have before we get out of here, I got a quick little you can't make this shit up.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about you. Can't make this shit up.
I got a quick one.
All right.
It happened to me today.
We got to get a
drop.
sounder for
We
that.
do.
Drop for that.
So I was gonna put the doctor's office on blast, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna do that. But let me tell you what happened to me today, fellas. I left work early today because I had a doctor's appointment. 12:45 was my doctor's appointment. I had to leave work at 12 o'clock to get there on time. Now, I had already got a speeding ticket this morning. Okay. So I was kind of conscious of my speed, but I was speeding still on the way home. Sorry, state trooper, I can't remember your name, but I'll read it on the ticket later. But I get there on time. Okay. 12:45, I sign in. 1:30, I'm irritated. I got to go. So I call my wife and I say, hey, give Dr. March a call. That's who I'm switching to. So shout out to Dr. March because he was able to get me
It's
in.
already my doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that. I mean, I shouldn't. They're gonna put something in my. Never mind.
So no, shout out to Dr. March because he's got me in for next Tuesday. I appreciate you, and I know. Once again, my appointment was for 12:45. At 1:30, I dip out. I can't do it no more. I got stuff to do. I'm doing what I got to do. I go downtown. I'm, dropping off rent. I'm doing all the things that I need to do. Man, these motherfuckers called me at 2:30
Tell me where you at.
on my cell phone and said, the nurse practitioner is ready to see you now. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't help it. I said, you fucking kidding me? Facts. Can y'all believe that shit? Like that happened. Like I said to her,
And they probably didn't think there was anything wrong, did they?
no. I'm like, my appointment was for 12:45. You're calling me at 2:30 talking about we ready?
We ready?
Like, and this is what she said to me. I can't make this shit up, people. So do you want us to cancel your appointment for today?
Right.
I said, I need you to cancel all my appointments forever.
Right.
Forever, ever.
Take me off
Forever,
the
ever.
books.
The fuck? And I told Dana when I got home. Now I'm not going to put the doctors on blast because I'm just not going to do that. These have been my doctors for years, bro. Years. Every time I go there, it's a 2-hour, 3-hour freaking debacle. But I'm loyal. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, they're going to get not only a letter from me explaining why I'm no longer their patient, but I'm going to do what I did before. And I might like really push this issue. I'm sending these motherfuckers a bill because my time is valuable too.
If you send them motherfuckers an invoice, dog.
Hey, hold
Bro.
on.
Oh my God,
Bro,
they gonna slip something in your Geritol.
bro, I'm not going back.
Now check this out. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Now this is my guy, right? He is friends, and I'm not gonna say no names, with some doctors.
Right.
One of the doctors happened to be my doctor.
Okay.
So one time we hanging out, doing what we do, drinking, kicking it. I'm smoking weed.
Probably eating some highlight chicken.
More likely. I mean, we got the music up, we kicking it. My doctor walking. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not even going. Once again, I can't make this up.
So you was just like caught in a lie because you had just told him at the doctor's office, I don't really drink like that, and I really don't.
Bro.
I don't eat fried foods.
I'm gonna take it one step
As
further.
he had a piece of chicken wing out of his mouth and a Hennessy
and throwing salt on that.
and some hot sauce.
Hey, and here go the crazy part.
I forgot about that.
My doctor was like, "Let me hit that. Let me hit that real quick." I said, "Oh hell no, I'm done." I can't make it up.
Can't make that shit
I can't make it up.
And that's true.
That is
that
a
some
true story.
shit.
I got
great.
Hennessy on my smoking big weed. And my doctor walking. What the fuck you doing here? He was, "Hey, Michael, how you doing?" I'm thinking, what in the world?
Right, I'm dapping him up.
What in the world? Hey, world, hey, man.
Oh,
there you go.
shit.
What you got there?
And I don't want to put a damper on it, but I just have to
True
remind
story.
y'all that y'all are. It's so much funnier to me because y'all are at that age where
Right.
you're kicking it, and your doctor can walk in to kick it with you.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. And we had a good time, though. Let me just say that. We had a great time, too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not after the show. You telling me who that doctor is? Because if it's my doctor, we are having another conversation.
I can tell you this. You've partied with him too.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I already know I'll never go to him. I'll only go to him unless if I need some weed, I'll go to him. Like
I had no idea.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Brilliant, though.
And I'm telling
he
you,
is
brilliant.
And I still mess
and
with
don't
him.
let
That's
his
my
brother
guy.
come around.
Well, listen, we ain't gonna talk about that.
My Theo Bruno.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here. I have
let's
to go to
wrap it
bed,
up.
man. Let's
For sure,
wrap it
for
up.
sure.
Thank y'all for tuning in. It's Beyond the Tracks podcast. I'm your boy TJ the Mayor,
It's your man DJ Big Mike.
Shaman, I wrote.
and we will see y'all next time. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.
One.